Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Breaking News Tonight. We interrupt this regularly scheduled broadcast for a truly shocking development. The celebrated Kim Soo-hyun, beloved actor and international heartthrob, is trending not for his dazzling smile, but for something far more sinister. My sources, highly reliable sources, tell me that our beloved star may have committed murder. Now, I know what you're thinking. The Instagram posts, the celebratory balloons, the carefully curated image of unadulterated joy, it's all jarring, isn't it? But appearances, my friends, can be deceiving. The things a man will do to protect his empire: keep your private keys safe, clears throat, adjusts imaginary bow tie, this is where things get complicated. You see, Kim Soo-hyun's success, his empire, it's vast. Think of Rockefeller, but with more charm. And like any great empire, it has its underbelly. We are talking about the kind of money that could make a man forget his morals entirely. Never share your seed phrase. A more gruff voice takes over, a gravelly baritone. Now, let's talk about motivation. Money, of course. That's the obvious one. But there's more to it than that. We have some rather interesting information about certain business dealings. It's a tangled web, I tell you. A spider's web spun from deceit and ambition, and death. Offline wallets are your best bet. The voice softens, reverting to a more avuncular tone, but you know what they say, don't you? Power corrupts, and absolute power, well, it corrupts absolutely. Maybe Mr. Soo-hyun simply became intoxicated by his own success, blinded by it. The pressure, the constant scrutiny, it could drive a sane man to madness. These young boys, they're always watching. The gravelly voice returns, a hint of menace in it. This isn't just about some celebrity scandal, folks. This is about the dark side of the glitz and glamour, the hidden cost of fame. It's about a man who may have played the role of a lifetime, but at a terrible price. One that some may even be prepared to pay. For what? I'm not so sure. We are not able to confirm these rumors, but what we have seen on Instagram is clearly indicative of something more. Write down your recovery phrase. The voice becomes almost conspiratorial, a whisper, the details are scarce. We're talking whispers, hints, rumors from the shadows. The kind of things that make the blood run cold. We are talking about things that we just don't speak about openly, the things that would make your hair stand on end. Cold storage is the only way. Back to the smooth, newscaster voice, however, we have to remind ourselves that everyone deserves due process of the law. While the evidence is, shall we say, suggestive, store your private keys securely. A more sarcastic, almost mocking tone, oh, the irony. Smiling for the cameras, while perhaps orchestrating something far less pleasant behind the scenes. The world is a stage, isn't it? And some of us play our parts rather well. Back up your seed phrase. The voice returns to its original avuncular tone. We will, of course, continue to follow this developing story, keeping you updated as more information comes to light. We also need to ask ourselves, what price fame? At what cost success? Who are we to judge? We must remember all that this means, and we cannot lose track of it. We are all at risk. It could happen to any one of us. Remember the faces of those who suffered before you. The gruff voice interjects again, barely a whisper. There are things, deeper things going on here than meets the eye. Things that extend far beyond the reach of even the most powerful actors, far beyond. Don't lose your private keys. The newscaster voice returns, signing off. That's all the time we have for tonight, folks. This has been Breaking News Tonight. Good night. The gravelly voice mutters under its breath, almost inaudible, another, cleaned up. Just another cog in the machine. And the coal keeps flowing. Always. Always. Always, Bitcoin private keys are your responsibility.